Oh, that's a little breathing kitchen. Got a little bit more room down there than what we've had before. I'll tell you that, daggone much. Let's see if we get anybody in here today. People are probably gonna be like, "How in the world you're out fishing right now?" See who that first one is. Who that first one is. Gotta be somebody. I just have to like. Yeah, brother. I was gonna let a few more people get in here, but welcome in, brother. Did you get a notification, man? I'm in, Justine. I did. Okay. All right. That means people got notifications. Needless to say, um, I'll probably repeat it again. I'm sure somebody else will come jumping in asking. But last night was kind of havoc for Michaela at the hospital. I mean, I guess good thing is that we're not too much further anymore, being here where we were at, so she could come home and breathe. But I guess all night last night, doctors were up, had her crying pretty much in the room and everything, which is quite crazy because I kind of was on video chat all night with her, but my phone was turned down, so I didn't get to hear any of it. I was asleep. But nonetheless, she's at home with Alakai, taking a nap, resting. That gave me a little chance to come out here. With my daughter being in the hospital, I can't go up there because if we use all the gas up in the car, then we can't, won't be able to go back up there to get her if she needs to be picked up. So a lot of people would go to a church and my senses or something, but I know the massive part that just jumped over there. But here I am, my grandpa's fish jumping out firsthand. But I hope, what's up, Ray? I hope you guys are having a great day, man. I just need to get out here and pray a little bit, man. It's my way of talking to the Lord. I hope each and every one of y'all are having a great day. Good afternoon, Blind. Good afternoon, everybody. Do me a favor if you haven't already, double tap that screen. We hope you're having a blessed day. Little girl is doing better. She's eating more. She's drinking more. She's been hooked up to an IV for a while, so. Right now we have no live bait or nothing, so we're running it with some power bait and possibly some jigs. I'm gonna float my jigs, see if they do anything in here. Everything's going good. Blind, everything's all right, man. My daughter just we switched her food and stuff, and I think we did it not too early. I just think that she wasn't ready for it. You know, her having her condition, she's kind of behind the curve a little bit, and we probably should have expected that with her. And I didn't really pay too much attention to it, and I don't know. I guess every parent makes mistakes, but I really took a tug at the heart on this one. You know, my little girl. So I think we're getting a bite. Maybe not. I know they just stopped. Right up at the bridge from here. That's kind of like the reason I came here. Kind of want a few fillets to fry up at home. Double tap that screen if you're just coming in. Welcome to RayRay Outdoors. Alright, let's get back over here and make another tail. Man, them carp are over there active. There's some carp jumping over there, and they are freaking getting it. You know, right now there's a lot of stuff in the water, so I'm almost wondering if maybe bugs or anything like that'll work. Like my jigs, the jig heads that I've been making. 2-piece chicken dinner coming my way soon. Oh yeah. I'm gonna eat some spaghetti and garlic bread. She's at home taking a nap. When she gets up, she's gonna make dinner for us tonight, which is gonna be nice because I have no time to food in a day or so. At least cooked meals. So I've made microwavables and some raviolis and stuff like that. I wanted to dig for some worms, find some worms, because I know right now they're biting on worm. I was talking to somebody today that's been out on the creek today in PA, and today is a worm bite for sure. And my worms were swiveled and turned into mush. Which makes no sense because they were inside. It wasn't in the heat. But it does not matter. Some of these containers they put the worms in, they just turn to mush. Fish Focus, welcome, brother. About to throw on this spoon. I tried a jig head with some powdered bait. No goodie. No good. So we're gonna try the old. There's carp down here like going crazy, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, looky there. You always keep your eye on the ground. I found me a nice little something that shouldn't be here at all. But maybe I'll take that hook. You see that? Look at that. Look at that. It's a bass hook with the weight on it already. I could turn that into a heavy feathered jig for bass. What y'all think? In the tackle box she goes. Let's go cast this spoon and see if we can catch her. Maybe a tiger? The old tiger? Nice. Really far. Oh, we got a snap at. We just got a snap. He looked really dark too. Oh my god. I just watched him snap at it really good. Oh my goodness, y'all. Always nice to have a fish flash and hit it and you see it, but it sucks when they don't latch on. Ah, that bites. All right, we're gonna leave him alone for a second. We're gonna cast this way. Not that. Think the fish are that direction. Oh, there's a goldie. Oh my God, there's a goldie going crazy right here in front of me. I don't know if y'all just seen that on the freaking thing here, but there's a goldie. Oh my God, dude. He just came up out of the water and freaking went nuts. That was not a carp, that was a gold trout. Oh my Lanta. I need garlic rainbow power bait right now, dude. This is the second goldie I've seen in the last week. I need this one fish, and I have the 5 fish this year, and that's hard to do. All right, we're about to switch in and out of stuff here. Oh goodness, I can't believe that fish just did that right in front of me. Hey, hey, what's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Welcome. Fish Focus, did you just hear what I said, bro? Are you still here? The only thing that I have with that garlic rainbow power scented bait is this dough runner. And the thing is, the other day, I welcome from Brazil. Welcome, brother. Um, but Fish Focus, the only bait I have left with that power bait is this dough runner. I have just a little bit inside of there, and we're gonna see if the chartreuse, bro. I might have to go back in the live. I don't know. Did you guys see the fish jump? Ray, be right back, bet, brother. I got a few different color spinners. Oh. Now that I know he's down here, goodness. Son of a bitch. I think we're just gonna throw on a power bait rig. I should have brought my other setup, but I didn't. Should have brought my other setup. I only brought one rod because I did not want to carry this all. So, here we go. Let's see what everybody. You saw the fish jump? That was a goldie, dog. Swear to God. And right now, your boy's trying to figure out what do he want. What do he want? Brother, you tell me. I'm throwing on a jerkbait next. We're just doing it all right now. You know what I mean? If he comes striking at this jerkbait, he's got. All right, let's see. I'm ready to go do some bass fishing, dog. The weather's all jacked up. Next is bottom rig power bait, just chilling. Or maybe throw something else. Who's here? What do we throw on? You know what? Here we go. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna throw on the little bug that I tied today. Gotta get it out of my bag, though. I'm gonna try it anyway. Oh, fucking Jesus. Come on. Some of the zippers on this bag is ridiculous. I'm gonna throw on a fly with a float and see if anything happens. Bro, I swear the gold trout's going crazy down here. What we got in here? Who do I have history? Welcome in. Double tap that screen. Now, a lot of fly fishermen be like, "Oh, you can't use a split shot like that." But guess what? We're using a split shot like that. Yeah, fancy schmancy fly. I give me some time. All right, they're asking for it. Butternut parfait. It's time for the freaking. Just sitting here and watching a rod and see if the old power Duncan will do it. Got other stuff, but man, oh man, to get out there with a fly, I got to gotta work for it. Gotta get in the water. And today's cold. It's actually really freaking cold today to be doing any of that stuff. So I'm out of the worms. I have the news of worm, which would be actually pretty awesome. It's a find right now. Double tap screen if you're just coming in. Something different catches goldens. Yeah, I know. So we're gonna try something different. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a little big. That's what she Ooh. Should I try the orange? I'll try that here in a little. We'll cut up out of here. I know I have one of those. And good swivels. One of my good swivels. I got smaller ones, but I like it to be a little weighted. It holds me in place, especially with my egg sinker since I'm not using such a big one. Using power bait, you don't want to have too much weight because when it hits the water, it'll come on. So you want just the right amount. Take that tag. Fish Focus, did you see Aaron? Welcome in, brother. On the water, man. Needed to come to the water to breathe and get some of this fresh air. In the meantime, we're going to see if we can catch us a fish or two. Time we got 26 minutes. But it took me a good 20-30 minutes to walk here. It's a good little walk. Good little walk. So we're about to use some Euro nymph power bait. We'll give it about 5-10 minutes, cast it around a couple times. We'll use the garlic again, but not on a jig head. See what it does when it's on a jig head, it takes it and drops it real low, which I think is effective for faster moving water. Today's not so much that. So switch it to this power bait on bottom where it'll float. Throwing a little hook, power bait ball. Gonna be able to float up now.
Get any good?
Not yet. I know there's a couple in here. I've seen them jumping. There's some big carp in here too.
Use bait?
Power bait, spinners, stuff of that nature.
I'm gonna jump in the water here somewhere.
Yeah, go ahead.
I think I talked to you at Twin Lakes one time.
Maybe.
You bow fish?
No.
No, what?
Nope. Yeah, here.
Pretty good little hidden spot down in here. I said it's a pretty good little hidden spot down in here.
That
Most
it
people
is, man.
don't think.
Yeah.
They just go below the bridges.
Yep.
Skip over.
Yeah, I actually hiked all the way.
Every time I fish it, I think I'm gonna hit it with my boat. Let me know where you're fishing. I'll stay out of your area.
Kind of just swing it this way right here.
Okay. You mind if I go down by this tree? I'm just gonna jig by that brush pile a little bit.
There's usually
And I'm gonna move on.
some good bluegill over there sometimes.
I'm going up there
Oh, okay.
where we're at. Jigging works a little better when you're down there going up there.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I've done just about everything I got other than, I ain't got no live bait right now, so.
I haven't used live bait all year.
Really?
Yeah. I got about, well, let's see, the first day I went out, I got 7. Second day I went out, I got 5. One was 22 inches. This is only my 3rd day out.
Heck yeah, man. Yeah, I got a little YouTube page I do. I'm live streaming right here. I've almost got all 5. I got a tiger this year, brook trout, rainbow.
I'm looking for the a big tiger. I need a
Yep, that's what I thought.
22-inch tiger.
Yeah.
They don't go on my wall unless they're 22 inches. But this crick's got them.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
know if tigers get that big. I need a brown and I need a tiger.
All I need is that Goldie. And there's one in here. He just jumped right out in front of me.
I got a
over
bunch of goldies.
there. Do you?
Yeah, I got 3 of them 22 inches.
Yeah.
Actually, this year is my third one on the rainbows, 22 inches. But a couple of years ago, taxidermy guy went through a divorce, lost a fish. So I didn't get that one. Sure, it's okay to go down to this tree here. I don't want to mess with your live stream.
No, you're good, man. Promise.
I'm going to be on my way in a minute anyway.
He said I bounce around.
I do the same thing. You gotta take the fish. That's what I tell my buddy.
Yep.
He always pulls up, sets up a lawn chair and shit. I said, you can't.
Yeah, that's lake fishing.
Exactly.
That's lake fishing.
Finally got him caught 6 fine fairways.
Yeah, I need to get me a pair, man. I'm from Indianapolis, Indiana, so I'm used to bank fishing. I ain't gonna lie. Yep. Yep, catfish, carp. There's a lot of crappie and bluegill and stuff. Yeah, somebody came down on us. I appreciate that. Papa. Why you gotta be so nasty in this time? What that noise is, but it sounds great. On goes some garlic. Yes, she is very married. Double tap that screen, pop, and subscribe. See where this current takes the line. That bite is just me. It's nice of Mother Nature to give us a log right here. It's a bit of a pole stand. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set you guys up in everywhere we go from here on out through the whole back home, and we're gonna use my spoon and we're gonna hit hole to hole to hole. I've seen some pretty good ones. You guys are in for an adventure. I just wanted to get here. I know they stocked up the trail. I think that's why he's here as well. They stocked not too long ago, but normally when that happens, they do get down here pretty quick to fish it. So there is gold here. I need to get the right bait, and I think I can come back here and I could end up getting him. I know where a couple of them are. They're just not the easiest to catch, though, sometimes. So. I can't tell. I know the one that was right here earlier. He's up close. It was definitely about an 18-inch goldie. Trying to bring this bait back over. That's it. You see him? Yeah. That's what I was saying. He jumped right here. I got it on video, live stream, and I might have to go back and trim out the video, but I definitely got to see him jump. He's down here taunting me. He knows I literally need him to have that 5 fish this year already. Yep. I right where you're casting, I cast a spoon over there. And I missed him. I watched him flash. He almost got there. There you go. Yes, sir. Can't beat it. He got him one down there. He said, "All right, we're supposed to be the first to catch mine." Hey, it happens sometimes, brother. I ain't got the funds right now for the right bait. At least the bait that I would be going to. That, and honestly, I want to say they're stacked up just up there to the left side. At least the rainbows and stuff. You got him a nice one though. That, and I probably should be throwing something different. Huh? But I did catch a couple down here this way before. I caught a brown trout down here and a brook trout, but that's because they'll probably hide to be in different areas than what some rainbows and stuff would be. What bait do I need, Tina? It's it's kind of like this one, but it's garlic rainbow. Garlic rainbow is the go-to bait. It seems like. And this year, my buddy Fish Focus has caught 3 gold trout on that this year. So I'm gonna come up with some funds. Get to the store. Power bait, yes, power bait. It's just the same as this stuff. It's just a different kind, different scent, different look. And sometimes that's all it takes for the fishies to want it. That or some red worms. If I had some red worms or something like that, it would be a business. And I really didn't make the effort to flip rocks or anything like that to see if I could come up with some bait, some live bait. Which I probably should have done that, but we'd probably still be hiking. Those have that screen you off. You're just coming in. Probably gonna get to moving soon. All right, our baits now go. We're gonna throw on this rooster tail before we roll out. We'll see what happens. Cast it around a couple times, then we'll bounce out of here. Tag, so I always take the big ones. Little ones, they can mess around and go into the dirt, but them long strings, man. You pick that stuff up. At least I've always tried anyway. Let's see what happens real quick. I think what we're gonna do is, like I said, we're gonna swap this spoon. Swap this spoon. We're gonna go chase down some new holes on the way back home. On the way back home. How's everybody doing? Indiana said I carry when I'm fishing. Yeah, I probably could if I wanted to. I probably should, considering there's bears and stuff out here. But God's gonna let you live. He wants you to live. He's gonna take you out if he wants you to be on. So. Nice. Almost went down. get on the move, ladies and gentlemen. First one straight guys his legs out since now bent and broken. So you guys can be straight again. Let's go say goodbye to this guy. Somebody was down here using chartreuse power pellets. Hey, boss man, you have a good one, man. Good luck.
Yes, sir.
I got a nice little hike back, and I found some other holes I want to try and hit in some fast water. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. That, I can get back in the sun. It's in that shade where that little hill is right over there. Nice little mountain hill right there. It's cutting away that warmth. You can feel it. And as soon as I came back up the hill right here, it definitely made a difference. Thank each and every single one of y'all for coming in. Do me a favor, double tap that screen. We're out here on some beautiful water. Just looking for some fish, man. Just looking for some fishes. Earlier I cut through a area over here. Hopefully we don't get nothing said to us about it, but it's just a dog park area. It looked like there's a bunch of dogs running around out there, and yeah, the lady was kind of looking at me, but hey, I got a fish to catch. Charms, Canada, scary. If someone comes up on you, it's not good. LOL. Yeah, I'd imagine. Look at that thing. I'm doing right there. I'm gonna cut through this field, taking a shortcut because we could walk along the creek bank and walk all the way around this area, and then there's a trail. I hear screams in the distance. I'm taking the most toughest route, but you know what? We're doing it. How's the service, guys? Can you guys see anything? I'd imagine you guys would be able to see everything because of these big muckers right here. They're connected to everything over there. It's a freaking power plant. Gotta watch our step here too, because there's rattlesnakes. Tina, he told me the other day I could go fishing without him. I told him he was crazy. Yeah, I don't think my wife would want to go fishing without me either. She'd be like, why would I want to do that? But hey, that's a good idea. You know? Make the wife do what the husband does, and the husband do what the wife does. You know, Chad stay home and cook dinner and be a wife for a day, and Tina's got to go out and get the catch. You know, I can try to do that with my wife, but I don't know how good it would go. I was also walking around in these areas because these trees look really nice for some like morales. Hey, I don't know if that's an apple tree or not. I don't think so. It might be, but if it is, there should be morels everywhere. Or I'm wrong, my bad. If it was a dead apple tree. That don't look so dead. I gotta get this piece of wood out of my shoe. It is driving me nuts. It says we're down to 1, but I know for sure that it's lying. I mean, what's the difference from me crossing through going to catch a fish and a deer crossing through to go graze on some woods? You know, honestly. There's just a couple warehouses right here, and it looks like it's some kind of dog place. But it's like tucked off in the very back of the building of this big old warehouses. It's just kind of sus. What you guys doing with all the doggies back here in the warehouse? I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. But we are walking through a field. And I brought nothing to smoke, guys. Nothing to smoke. No butt, no fish whistle, no cigarettes. I did it to myself on purpose because, and I probably could even have gone and bought me a lighter, have my cigarettes with me at least. But I want to slow down, guys. I truly want to slow down, and doing things like that and leaving it is a big step of that. So next it'll be that, and then I told my wife I'd like to work on maybe signing up for a nicotine program or something where they'll send me some nicotine bubble gum every month. That way I can just put the cigarettes down, man. E, welcome in, brother. Haven't spotted no snakes today, E. Not yet. But we're out on an adventure, touching new floors, new ground. I've been looking, eyeballing up in the woods. I know a spot where a mushroom might get harvested today. We might just go harvest us some dryad saddle if it's still let's take this trail a little bit far back here. See what happens here. Because I'm supposed to be going that way, but down here it bends, and if I'm not mistaken, it's a deep hole. So there's that. And I might need to set you guys up and mute you, because your boy needs to drain the fire hose, man. It is getting bad right now. But matter of fact, we're gonna go ahead and talk about relief. Poor little bushes. Looking for mushies. Maybe I'll find some here. Looking for mushies. Alright, why is the trail splitting up? Man, there's some open plains down here. Let's go see. Oh, come on. Ooh. Make a couple casts here. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna make a few casts here. Nice. Wow. It's a really soft island, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna move up here to where it kinda, you can tell where the deeper end is. Wow, okay. Alright, let's flip this around here. Like I said, we're going to cast it around here a little bit, and then we'll move to the next hole. Yeah, I know this spoon catches rainbows and it catches tigers and brown trout. It's caught quite a few fish. So right now it's all about getting one to commit and bite. Got one. We got one. We got one just like that as I say it. Hey, we gotta get one to commit and bite, baby girl. That's good. What do we got? And it's not even any of the species that I thought we were gonna catch. It's a little guy. It's a smallmouth. On the spoon. Little bitty guy. Dinks need love too. The dinks need love. Hey, I'm happy with that. I didn't come out here and it'd be a waste of time. I knew I'd catch something. But now, like I said, we got a few other holes to hit too that probably don't get fished much. I ain't seen not a footprint one down and through here. I lied, there's some right there. But fish number one. Jeez, he's got me all up. I know they're there. But they're all on that other side. It's a good way to get over there. One more cast. All right, on to the next hole. On to the next hole. One smallmouth. A baby, too small. Oh yeah. I wouldn't even consider keeping that guy. He definitely ain't even going in the pan. He's going back every time. But even when I catch a massive smallmouth, which I've caught some pretty big ones, they all go back. They all go back. I won't eat bass like that. They're just a tougher game fish, man, in my opinion. And people eat them. I know quite a few people that actually eat them, but it's not my fan. I'm no fan. I'm no fan. All right. Man, my ear itching. Here we go. Back on the trail. Let's get back out of the shade. It's cold in these woods, man. When I lived in the mountain, which if you guys follow me on Facebook, I might post some, memories and stuff from me when I was living up there here soon, because it's about that time that I was posting stuff. But it would be green here like it is right now, and up where I was living in that mountain, further out into the middle of PA, trees wouldn't even be green yet. It wouldn't be green until just about the end of April, because the tops of the mountains are just so high in the air. It'd be cold. It'd be raining down below, and then you go up the mountain and it's snowing. But I loved it really much, and I miss it. Ow. Who put that stick there? That's a good little bit of water over there. We're gonna cast at it. I'm up high. We should be able to get a good little cast. Matter of fact, I'll just do this. Pop a buoy. This is right here at the bend of this creek. Not nothing. Not nothing. One more cast, because we got plenty of other holes to hit. Okay, we're whipping. Right over here you'd think would be deep, but it's actually shallow right there. On to the next one. I'm hitting them deeper areas where the fish would be schooled if they want to chase something. If there's anything in there, I don't want to chase it. Now we had one bite on this already. We didn't caught one fish on it already, so they definitely will bite it if we put it in front of the right fish. Dreamsicle, honeysuckle flower. Am I the only one that was taught by my grandparents that you take those honeysuckles and on a nice rainy day when they're in full bloom, you go out there and you pull the shoots of the inside of the flower, you pull it out, and underneath would be a bunch of honey and nectar, and you suck them out, and they would taste so sweet, kind of like honey. And that's where their name kind of comes from. Am I the only one that done that? Honeysuckle. The honeysuckle flower that I eat. What? A fish in my shorts? Yeah, when it gets warmer out. Normally when it's catfish time. When it's catfish time, it's when I break out the old shorts. Hole up here that with the bridge that we gotta cross. Trails right there. Somebody made a fire pit. Look how old that is. Trees growed in around it. Wow. That's old, man. And what that is somebody's fishing hole. And they used to come here back in the day. And they brought some bricks back here and dropped them in. And now it's all grown in. Warehouses took over. They dug it all out back here. This is what kind of happens to the ecosystem over a period of time. And it sounds like you got Chop Shop Billy over there chopping down on something. It's another hole I was talking about swinging at a couple times. It is nice, honestly. Mucho nice. Man, this is a tough fishing area, though. I will not lie. Tough fishing area. But there might be something out there that wants to bite. Double tap that screen if you're just coming in. I heard you first. One more cast to the right here. I could possibly stop and trade out baits and find something that will catch fish in this area. But right now, move. On the move, and we're gonna try to hit hole to hole. FYI, every time. Later, Chris. Love you, brother. Yeah, that. I might just go harvest a mushroom or two. It'd be nice to get that'll be the plan. If I catch a trout, I'll harvest the trout and some mushrooms, so I can have some mushrooms with my trout. Damn flying is just mine. It's whomping up there. Little pieces always, but they're always. Little sewer cap drainage area. I don't know. I think we'll pass on fishing this one. It'll always be the ones you pass, though. That's you end up being like, man, I should probably fish that, you know? And it really hurts because the last two places I have gone, last two places I have gone have had goldies at them. And I just don't have the right bait, man. Right now, we're in question of whether our even bank and stuff is working right, because we should have gotten our check. And we have not. So there's a lot of things going on, and I just needed a moment to walk away and breathe and get out here and touch some beautiful water. Is trout the only fish that I keep to eat? No. There's some videos. If you go watch my YouTube channel, you'll see, man. I don't have very many actual videos, but the ones that I do have, yeah, I mean, I love eating fish, but when you have 5 million trout that they stock here like they do, sometimes that's kind of the only fish you're going to end up catching most of the time. At least in this state. If I had to go to like my home state of Indianapolis, Indiana, there's and look at this. This is from the floods. Now here's where my spoon may do some damage. Okay. A little bit of quick moving. Water. Let's see. An hour and 10 minutes. It's the perfect time to be heading back. Let's see if anything wants to play. Beautiful cast. Man, this area just looks way too fishy. Alrighty. Roaming up out of here. Nah, man. You check out my videos. I catch and eat bluegill, perch, crappie, catfish. You know, a lot of my friends, we're getting some plans together. We're gonna break the old what I've been wanting to go catch, which is some walleyes. Wow, that's a good little break right here. What is this? I shouldn't be going this way, but we're gonna do it. And why is because I'm actually on the hunt for mushrooms. On the hunt for some mushrooms. Even though I might know where some are. I think this is just a trail down amongst from the trail for people to use. Oh, look, found some. See, this is why you always go down. Oh man, we found quite a load, guys. Holy shite. Looky here. It just smells like giant, rotting, freaking mushies. That little guy under there is still good. Look at the size of these. Look at this. Oh my lord. Look at the mushies. Oh, they stink. The younger ones like this here, where it's really soft and you can at least get this inner lobe right here, those are good to eat, okay? But what you really want with these kind, because they're edible, each and every single one of these are edible. Timber rattles. Yeah, I know, there's rattlesnakes everywhere, brother. Just gotta keep your ears peeled and your eyes even more peeled, like bananas. But always remember, mushrooms are up high too. Mushrooms. So we even got one couple down here where they probably grew a little bit higher, which yeah, they grew up there and they fell off, or someone came through and kind of ripped them off. And these are actually the same exact mushroom that I was going to pick down towards, but these are too big. You want them when they're little bitty. And why is because they're very good to put in like soups. If they're small though, when they're big like that, you can only take the outer edges of them. And those are called pheasant backs, other known as dryad saddle. Very edible mushroom. Just be sure to sear it anytime you guys get mushrooms. Be sure to sear your mushies. Always sear them before doing anything. Another decent little hole. Make a couple casts. Let's get it and things in power and such. Give me a fish. Give me a fish, so I'll go home so happy. I'll wipe away. See that my name will get me. Where are you, you fishies? I try to wait. Fish are playing hard to get right now, buds. Real freaking hard. That's all right. I caught one. We spotted some new mushroom growth, and I'm happy with that. We're still gonna hit a couple more holes. I'm waiting to go hit my hole where I know there's some fish. There's some fishies in there, and oh, this leads down to here where we came the other day. Awesome. Makes sense. I was wondering where this little trail had led off to, and now I know. Man, this ridge and stuff, it looks so mushroomy. It really does. Just this whole hill right here. But then you get over here and you see concrete slabs. And so I've seen mushrooms grow in some of the most wildest conditions and areas. All right. Let's get up out of here and get back on that trail. We tried down here the other day and it was an absolute disaster. There was nothing. I walked a long way on a hot day to do so. And today is a lot better. It's nicer out, but I'm sure the last 4 holes we've hit, there's been nada. So let's go see the hole that's gonna have something. It's gonna have something. I'm looking forward. I'm waiting for my wife to get in here. There she is. Hey, baby, where are you going? Or we're doing good. Is that what you said? Okay. All right. I am I'm actually hitting one more good hole there, and then I'm on my way back. I just didn't. What I did is I walked all the way to that spot. I gotta go back through film, but there was a gold trout there. In that spot where you have to walk all the way back there where the sewer cap is and stuff. Yeah. Man, I thought that was a mushroom. I was like, somebody's carrying mushrooms out of here and they dropped one. But I'm hitting the holes on the way back, the ones that I didn't hit. And also I'm gonna go stop at the one where there was people at and see if I can hook up with something. Got one smallmouth. He wasn't nothing big. He wasn't nothing crazy. But it wasn't a long walk for nothing. Kind of irked my nerves because I was in a spot where I know there was fish, and I was using both my power bait methods that I normally work with, and you know, I don't have the one that I need right now. So I didn't catch no trout. A guy came down there with a jig head, and it looked like a split tail minnow, if I'm not mistaken. And he caught a little bitty rainbow. His rainbow is the same size as my smallmouth. So I didn't get to catch no fish there, and he was in the area of that gold trout, but I don't know. Ain't no big deal. I know where it's at, and I need to. My grandma calling me. She called me in a while. I have to call her back. Alakai's in his chair. All right, well, why don't you do me a favor, and while I'm, you know, out here on this excursion and fishing, since I'm on my way back that way, put that pin on the charger so that it can be completely charged by the time I get there. Because I know that it wasn't on the charger for long earlier, so, and it was pretty much dead. That's why I wasn't getting a good hit. That, and I've done good not needing cigarettes. Remember, I was cold back there when I was back there where I was. Now I'm hot, having that sun on me. In Pennsylvania, man, you be just within a mountain in a shade or in a hill with some shade, and you'll feel the temperature difference, especially down by the water. I was born with the same condition as your daughter. Yeah, babe, E has a shunt and spinal bifida. Yep, she gets her ankle bracelets coming soon. Well, the golden trout are playing with me. They're definitely messing with me, following me. Bastards. How's it going? Welcome in, everybody. Yeah, I think we might be past those phases right now on my left. Now we're in the phase of me getting to the water. Usually when my phone's sitting up and it's near water, I don't know what it is, but YouTube pushes my algorithm, and you know, that's where we get a bunch of newcomers, new people, stuff like that and such. I don't know if you've seen, but right before you got in here, babe, we found a massive patch of mushrooms growing on a tree. We didn't collect, but they were a little older to be collected. That's for sure. How's it going? Yeah, so I gave her a whirl. Gave her a whirl today. But yeah, see now it just jumped instead from 3 people to 2 people to 4 people. It'll jump around. It's always lying. Let's go down here and see if my tiger hole is. That's what I call it now, my tiger trout hole, because that's what I called it. Caught 2 of them in one day. It's freaking insane, dude. And that's what I'm honestly looking for again. They're very nice fish, very lean cut meat, very clean fish. Compared to like the fresh stocks, like the fresh stock rainbows, and the meat difference and the quality. If you guys check out my page enough, you've probably seen me show the meat quality difference in fresh stock trout to holdovers and different species. Man, the bugs are just, ugh. You see all the bugs? Anyways, let me know when you're on your way back, and I'm gonna get to watching Game of Thrones. Well, dear, how am I gonna let you know? Are you watching Game of Thrones on the TV? If so, you may need to keep your phone and live going so you can hear me and know what I'm doing. Because after this hole, I don't know how good we'll do, but if I cast a few times and maybe even drift a jig head with some power bait, and that'll be about it. I'll probably be on my way back home. So, and then you could start cooking from there. I'm going to the hole where my stroller got stolen. I just dragged my pole. That was nice. Keep the sun out your guys' eyes. We're gonna see. Well, I could have been wrong. Maybe there ain't people down here. Maybe there is. Oh. Or no, there's just a bunch of trash. Bunch of trash, chips, some pants, a bag of donuts. People are starting to make this a little area now that they know it's here. Somebody was trying to make a fire with chips. Jesus. Donuts are still here. Balloons every freaking where. God almighty. Alright. Yeah, that's what I said. Wow. People don't have no respect. But the good sign is down here. It's dropped, so it's able to be fished correctly now. Try to put you guys back here. That way. Let's see. There's that. That's what I'm gonna be heading over in there. So. Oh, hold up. Alright, I don't know how or why that just did that, but it did. Alright. Make one change up. One change up. Let's do it. Switch over to that chartreuse spinner. The old chartreuse, which I've caught a rainbow one already. So I know it's a fish magnet for sure. It's got some other good power bait in it as well. So I just want to catch a decent sized fish. Trout fight like a centipede. Don't get me wrong, that little smallmouth put in a nice little tug, but you know. I bet I'd be. You guys have a convo in here. That's what's up. Appreciate that, E. Keeping the convo going. I appreciate y'all. Switch it back over here so y'all can see me. Man. All right. Gave her a whipple. I'll tell you that much. It was dry. Put this one on. Might hit the bridge on the way out. You guys are upside down. Beep. Yeah, they have just absolutely trashed it down here. And this is why people get kicked off of private properties and stuff like that along the fishing waters, is because of that stuff. It's kind of ridiculous. Dinner time. I'm heading home. My wife is about to make spaghetti. It's dinner time. No. I'm fucking hungry. I'm on my way, babe. What a beautiful place. Later, E. I think we're about to hire one little bitty fishy for the day. And I'm happy with it. Aww. Aww. You guys followed me, didn't you? Because you guys were down there at the other hole. Big hole. Alrighty, my lover. I will be there shortly. We'll be there shortly. I'll probably stop and hit the hole at the bridge just to do it. And then bounce out. But I guess it's going to be a personal little fishing. And until then, until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for hanging out here, as always. And hopefully, in the next adventure, we can get on some bigger fish. I take trash bag to pick up other trash to keep fishing hole open. Yeah, there. Actually, where the hole was, that was very far back, Chad. There actually was a big bag back here. I was thinking about grabbing it and bringing it up here. But the thing is, the problem is, that's twice that I've actually done that. There's actually a grocery sack down there where I have picked up trash and stuff down there and put it to the side. It's just to have to go down there every single time, clean up somebody's trash, and then you catch somebody down there throwing trash down, and they're like, "Oh, well, that ain't mine." And it's just a bunch of extra. You know what I mean? Bunch of extra, and people just suck. It ain't too hard to just pick up stuff and throw it away, especially if it's your own trash. Bring it back with you. Like I had a 2-liter bottle, and I would have brought it back with me. But there's a trash can down there where I was at, near the deep hole. There's an old man that lives back through there, and he puts trash cans and stuff back there. So, but he don't come all the way this way. Once you get so far back where we was, there's a trail that starts up. And this is like a wild forest trail for people to ride bikes and, you know, do their thing. But like I said, guys, I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to enjoy me a couple minutes of casting at this last hole on my own. And I might post a short if I catch any fishes over on Facebook or YouTube. Or just a short little photo probably over on Facebook. So until next time, y'all, fish on, everybody.